Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you, another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, I need folks, sampler video series videos I've been doing for a while now. I'll go over there, try out food and drink items. I eat the stuff, I drink stuff. Then, folks, I'm going to talk about the stuff. I'm going to let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff. That time I'm doing this, folks, anybody besides me missed the show Ugly Americans? Man, that was a good show. With all the stuff that's come back over the year, why not that show? It was such a good show. If you're not familiar with the show, there's some clips available on YouTube and stuff like that. It's also available on DVD. It's a good show. Go watch the show. But anyway, folks, aside from that, what am I doing for you? What am I trying? That's the whole shibiggity-biggity-bang of this whole thing. I'm inside the truck. I'm wearing my grody work clothes. That means that I found something on my way to work. Now I'm going to review it. That's the deal. But it's actually not entirely the deal today, because this is actually something that I picked up a couple days ago, and it's just been in my car. I kind of forgot about it. But it's been cold, so I think it should be perfectly fine. So what are we trying today, folks? We're doing boom! Ha ha ha! Amino Energy. Essential amino energy with electrolytes, specifically mango, pineapple, limeade. It's artificially flavored. It's sparkling hydration drink. It's anytime energy, electrolytes, 100 milligrams of caffeine, 5 grams of aminos, electrolytes. It is also zero sugar. Directions. This is one of those kind of like pseudo pre-workout energy drink things that try to be fancier than they really are. But here's the thing. I actually have gone over there and tried one of the other amino flavors, specifically the grape one. And I did a review of it. I don't know if it'll be up when I post this one or not, but I really liked that one. I was a big fan. This one's got pineapple. Folks, if you know my stuff, you know I love pineapple. I have an entire pineapple soda special I did. It's two-parter. Go watch that one. So I figured mango, pineapple, limeade. Sure, why the fuck not? I'd have preferred just straight up pineapple, I'm not going to lie, but, let's give it a go, folks. Let's see how it is. I could use the energy today. It's a taxing night at work. Well, it smells very mango-y, which for me is not always my favorite thing. I'm fine with mango as a flavor. I think it can be used really well. But it can also be used to somewhat detrimental effect if it's a bit too much, and I fear that that might be the case. But let's give it a go. Yeah, my fears have definitely been confirmed. So, okay, because the thing for me with mango, I like mango as a taste, but, it reaches this weird crescendo where, I don't know if I'd describe it as, a sourness or a bitterness, but, it goes from being, a nice, delicious tropical fruit to this, weird taste that I'm just not personally a big fan of. So typically when there's mango-related things, I like them when they're sort of dialed back with other stuff, or when they're very subtle with the mango flavor. This is not subtle with the mango flavor, despite being mixed with other stuff. And the sad thing is that up until that point, when it reaches that point, it's really tasty. But after a certain point, all the others fade away, and it's just that weird mango taste that I'm just not personally a big fan of. Yeah. I'll say this, it's not as abrasive as I've ever had. Like the Pepsi mango, which I did a review of. Go watch that video. That one, they used, in my opinion, too much mango flavoring. I wasn't huge on it. This one's not as bad. Plus, it benefits from the other, kind of tropical flavors. I mean, lime isn't really a tropical flavor per se, but it's just that aftertaste. The The initial thing is actually pretty good. And, you've got a nice mix, and you can kind of, I would say probably the most prominent flavor at the start of it is the mix between the lime and the pineapple, where you've got this tropical and then there's also this like citrus kind of flavor to it. And it's nice. I think personally for me, I probably would have preferred just that. The mango aspect kind of comes in a little bit more towards the end of the drinking experience. Like, it definitely is mixed in with the rest of the flavors, but it becomes most noticeable after all the other ones are gone. That's when you get that weird sort of, like I said, I'm just not big on that weird mango flavor. Like, I don't know, and I'm sure some people enjoy it. For me, I don't know. I've never been good at even really defining it. It's just, it's almost floral, I would say. And like up to that point, like I said, I like mango as a flavor. It's a delicious tropical, fruit. But then it has that weird sort of almost floral bitterness to it that I don't know, man. I'm just not into that. I will say the aftertaste does seem to be diminishing somewhat as I'm drinking more of it. Either my palate is getting used to it, or, and I've found this with other drinks, and I'm guessing that's the case here, a lot of times when you open up a drink for the first time, that first hit of it that you're getting seems to be like the most like, what's the word I'm looking for here? It's the most like abundant with its flavors. Like, it hits the hardest. And it's not always a good thing because, some of those flavors are supposed to be more subtle. So I think as I'm drinking it more, I'm getting less of that sort of, florally mango taste that I'm just not that big on. So it's becoming a little bit more palatable. Now it's more just kind of, just kind of a semi-generic kind of tropical, energy drink. I'll say this, and I brought this up in the grape one also. I'm genuinely surprised at what they're able to get away with zero sugar. I'm guessing there's probably got taurine in it. I'm guessing there's probably some sort of other sweetener involved. Though I'm not super duper sure on that. I know a couple of them, by name, but there's others obviously. Like, that's the thing. Like, as a zero sugar drink, one of the things I'll give it is that it doesn't taste like a zero sugar drink, which for me personally is a good thing. I'm not big on the way zero sugar stuff usually tastes. So I'll give it that. But for me, compared to the grape one, which I was a huge fan of, this is definitely a marked step down, which is sad because it's got pineapple in it, and I love damn near everything pineapple. I don't hate this by any means. I think it's fine, all things considered, but it's a combination where, like I said, the mango aspect for me, I just think is a little bit overdone, and then simultaneously, oh yeah, there's that aftertaste again. Simultaneously, the pineapple aspect of it is underdone. Like, I get it, it's a mix, obviously, but for me, if something has pineapple in it, I want the pineapple to be at the forefront. Whereas with this, even at its best tasting, before it gets to that sort of weird, funky mango taste, it just kind of blends in because it sort of has the tropical aspect of the mango, and then it also has, almost a citrusy aspect of, like, with the lime. So it's kind of somewhere in between them, and I guess it's acting as a little bit of a spacer. But it's just not super prominent. It's there, but it's probably the thing that's making it taste as good as it does to me. But for me, I just would have preferred a straight up pineapple one. But I don't mind it. I'll definitely finish it without any issue or anything like that. But yeah, again, compared to like the grape one, because that one really floored me. Like I was hoping that this one would do the same, and it's not bad. It's just not quite to my preference. So, anyway, folks, that's gonna do it for me on that one. 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of your week, monumental rest of your month, stupendous rest of your year. And folks, if you could go over there and have yourselves a truly pineapple-tastic rest of your life. And I'm talking like legit pineapple, okay? I'm talking like the real deal, you know, with the juices and the fruit and the whole thing, and then, you know, maybe put it on some ham, maybe pineapple upside down cake. I love pineapple upside down cake. My mom actually went over there and specially made pineapple upside down cake for Christmas when I went to go visit her. So I love my mom. She's a good lady. She's 2 thumbs up from her son. As long as she keeps making pineapple upside down cake. But anyway, final 2 things, folks. Number 1, try to bring some positivity to the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But you can't do it all the time. I know I can't do it all the time. Here's what you do, folks. You try not to be an asshole. Now, folks, that's not always the easiest thing in the world to do. Just today, I was over there on the old social medias, as it were, and I'd gone over there and made a pleasant comment on a particular post, and the poster of the comment responded kindly in kind, and it was nice. We had a nice little interaction. And then this one guy decided to just chime in for no reason and just go over there and make some blatant bullshit statement and, you know, basically just kind of made himself look like a bit of a middle school asshead. But I wanted to just lay into him. Because, folks, I love being a positive person when I can be. But, oh, my God, I'm so good at tearing people down when I really have to. But as I get older, take a step back, try to mitigate the level of assholishness in my life. And that's exactly what I did in that circumstance. Instead, I decided to go over there and reach out to that individual on some level and, you know, try to endear myself to him, you know, hopefully for the betterment of, you know, for himself and any future dealings he might have on the internet. Whether or not he'll take any of that to heart, who the fuck knows. But anyway, what else? Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, maybe you're going to go over there, maybe you're going to try yourself out some Amino Energy, as I have done here today. And maybe, like me, you'll be like, it's okay, but pineapple one would be better. So then you and me go over there and we, you know, you get in contact with me on the comments. We go over there, we start up a whole international league of pineapple, okay? And, you know, it starts off simple enough. We're just like, let's get a pineapple, like just a straight pineapple Amino Energy. And then that comes out and then that's good. Then we're like, all right, you know, maybe we'll bring back the Pepsi pineapple, which I wish I was doing reviews at that point in time, but I was on a hiatus at that point. But I did get to try it. You know, so we're making some headway, getting some gains for pineapple out there. You know, and eventually, yeah, it eventually becomes inevitably sort of like a Legion of Doom type of thing where we end up having to deal with the Justice League and stuff like that. But we have pineapple-related powers and sciences, and, you know, we'll do what we need to do for the betterment of pineapple kind. Or conversely, you can not become a pineapple-related supervillain, though I don't know why you wouldn't. And instead, hey, maybe just go over there and make yourself some pineapple upside down cake. Bye.